Hello everyone, I'm Karthick Iyer and this is Violin Technique. Today we are going to be looking at what the basic bow hold is. The French school of violin considers bowing as the soul of the violin. I'd like to draw an analogy between singing and playing the violin. What the vocal cord is to the singer is what the bowing is to the violin. The bow on string creates the tone, which then is manipulated by the fingers of the left hand to create a melody. So it's very important to have a smooth as well as a full sounding bow tone, and it all begins with a fundamentally strong bow hold. Let us start by taking a pen or a pencil. So take the weight of the bow out of the equation while we get used to the bow hold, and then we can move to the bow to replicate the same. The thumb and the little finger meet at the extreme tip, while the middle finger meets right at the crease between the nail joint and the middle joint. And we have the index finger and the ring finger that meet at the crease or somewhere close to it, within say 0.5 centimeters above or below the crease. So take the pen with your left hand and flop your hands down so that they fall loosely down from the wrist. Now I'd like you to bend your thumb inward so that it looks like this. Take your pen up so that your middle finger meets at the crease with the pen and your thumb meets at the tip like this. Next, place your little finger on top of the pen and then follow that with the index finger and the ring finger. So you have something that looks like this. So the spacing that your fingers naturally come to should be the same as the spacing that's there on your bow hold. And this changes for each one of us. Yours could look a little bit different than mine does, which is the reason why we do the flop. Next, let us take the bow. Instead of using the normal position, I'm going to start a little further up, somewhere close to the point of balance, where the bow feels more balanced between one end and the other. So it's easier for us to start this way. Let's follow all the steps quickly. Flop the fingers, bend the thumb, middle finger and thumb opposite to each other. Now I'd like you to displace the middle finger a little bit to the left. Move the little finger a little bit to the left so that the thumb, which was opposite right opposite to the center of the finger, moves to the right part of the finger, the way we are looking at it. Next, place your little finger on top of the stick and place your index finger and your ring finger so that you have a bow hold that looks like this. A common problem that we face with the little finger is that it tends to slip off while we are playing. So instead of keeping it on the top, I'd like you to keep it on the inner side of the stick so that it looks like this. So this is on top, but we are moving this to the inner side. So it's almost pushing against the bow. Let's go to the normal position of the bow hold. As most of you know, this part is called the frog. And this is the stick, the wood stick of the bow. Where the frog meets the stick is where the thumb meets the stick for the bow hold on the other side. So this is where the thumb meets. So this position sort of anchors the whole bow hold because the middle finger comes opposite to the thumb and everything else falls in place accordingly. So let's repeat the flop. Middle finger opposite to the thumb, and then you move the middle finger a little bit. Place the little finger on the inner edge and the other two fingers come down. So you have a bow hold that looks like this. So the way this bow hold is, all the fingers have a function of their own to hold the bow against gravity. Your fingers are merely holding the bow against gravity and not gripping the bow. Also, it's important to note that all the fingers need to be curved, including the thumb. Some of you might be facing a lot of pressure on your little finger and on your thumb when you're playing. In the future videos, we will look at how to keep the fingers flexible in order for us to play many diverse strokes. as well as how to strengthen fingers, especially the little finger which is facing a lot of pressure, how to strengthen that so that it becomes more comfortable. That's it from me today. I'm Karthick Iyer. This is Violin Technique, and I'll meet you all very soon with another video. Thank you for watching Violin Technique with me, Karthick Iyer. If you found this video useful, please subscribe and click the bell icon. For structured violin online courses with me, please click the link below in the description box so that you could register and express interest, and I will get in touch with you whenever I start the next online course. Take care and see you soon.